Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel news video. I'm Nicola Hancox.
And I'm Bethan Norris, bringing you the latest news stories.
The headlines this week: Australia data shows agent usage rising.
IDP report shows Canada still favoured.
Study group restructures pathways in the US.
And much more, including global MBA trends, student safety and new programmes.
But first to Australia, where recruitment via agents jumped to 75% in 2018, according to a registration report released by the Department of Education and Training, which said that every major sector has increased agency enrolments, with usage highest in the English language sector.
Brazil had the highest ratio of agent dependency at 92%, followed by Colombia on 89% and Korea on 85%. The report showed that 6,878 agents sent to Australia in 2018, an increase compared with just over 5,000 in 2014.
The report also showed overall sector performance on visa acceptance rates and student completion rates. The department said that most of the major recruitment markets had very low refusal rates.
The publication of the report is part of a wider Department of Education and Training project to make recruitment processes more transparent, a process that will eventually lead to performance data on individual agencies.
Next up, Canada was the most favourably viewed of the major English-speaking higher education destinations in the latest annual buyer behaviour survey by global agency chain IDP Education, completed by 2,300 of its students.
Canada came first in perceptions of affordability, safety and graduate work opportunities, and joint first with New Zealand for visa requirements. The USA remained the top-ranked destination for quality of education, but became last on most other measures.
For the first time, IDP also included parents' views in the research and found that while parents tend to be influential on destination choice, students themselves tend to decide what to study. Despite the perceptions, almost half of respondents booked programmes in Australia.
To the USA now, where Study Group has announced a restructure of its North America higher education division with the decision to end some direct admission relationships in the USA.
Study Group confirmed to StudyTravel magazine that after the next 2019 intake, Study Group will no longer recruit for Widener University and West Virginia University and will suspend recruitment for all courses at Merrimack College.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories this week. Language School Association English Australia has released a new best practice guide for international student safety, covering areas such as public safety, cybersecurity, bullying and protecting vulnerable student groups.
Europe and Canada are gaining at the expense of the USA in terms of international graduate management students, according to the latest application trends survey released by the Graduate Management Admission Council.
Employers in Australia are not taking full advantage of the international student talent in the country on post-study work visas, according to a new report by the International Education Association of Australia.
Bethan Education, a UK provider of summer academic courses, has announced new programmes for 2020, including a young entrepreneur programme, an all-girls course and a family offering.
Universities in the Atlantic states of Canada had a 20% increase in international students in the 2019 to 2020 academic year, according to provisional enrolment data released by the Alliance of Atlantic Universities.
International education industry payment company Flywire has announced the launch of a new revamped solution for institutions, allowing them to receive and reconcile payments regardless of student location.
South Africa-based Good Hope Studies has added 5 new volunteer projects to its portfolio for 2019, including wildlife conservation and social schemes.
And finally, Ukraine welcomed more than 75,000 students in 2018, according to data released by the Ministry of Education, an increase of 12,000 compared with 4 years earlier.
More on all of those stories online, as well as photos from English UK London's Hello Neighbour event, LSBF and Japan Association of Certified Study Abroad Counsellors.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Goodbye.